This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Dolphins here in Miami, Florida. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on another team from the SEC, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Little eye candy here from the offense and pre-snap motion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
Well, that is a first down and a definitive way of getting a good push up front. And this back, Ted, every single year on the Plains, Auburn always has a great back, and this guy is no different.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Dropping back, it's Little. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. The back's got it. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now, 2nd and 11. Here's a quick screen to the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. Touchdown, Auburn. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense right there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Two backs now flanking the quarterback. Now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense here. The linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Caught in the backfield. It's Claiborne. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
I know the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. No press here. The defense backing away. Caught by the receiver. Completion nets about 9 yards. Not enough for the first. And it's 4th down.
Now the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. And then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a 4th down.
And the Tar Heels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
There's the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. And really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Back to throw. It's Little. A short completion at the tight end. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And they'll use the ground game here. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. And it's a direct snap. Now, when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Little. Using his legs here. Tackled there by the defense.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Send the back in motion. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's 3rd down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. Movement here from the tight end. On the ground, it's Savage. Breaking tackles. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. It's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through one quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Toss play to the running back going left. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And a handoff as they run the counter play. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction, and a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays, and this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a 1st down.
Bringing pressure. The ball is picked off. Short return, tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Russ, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Pressure is coming. Running back has it on a screen now. Fights through a tackle.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Second down after that completion. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Looking right, this one caught. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught behind the line. It's Claiborne. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the right side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
2nd down, looking to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Claiborne. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the 1st down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on 3rd down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
And the Tar Heels will line up here on 1st down and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Keeping it on the ground here. Touchdown, North Carolina, as they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kurt.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
And they tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? They can't catch him. Touchdown. Wow, kick return for a touchdown in the national championship game. This place has come unhinged.
You know, we get so caught up in offense and defense, sometimes people like to overlook the importance of special teams. Here's a great reminder. Big-time blocks up front, and the speed of the return man, he takes it all the way to the end zone.
Here comes the point after attempt. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Run down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. And the Tar Heels with 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. This time it's complete. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Here we go, the 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he's got it, no problem.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got him open. Watch out. He's got great speed. Oh, he almost broke it. Finally steps out of bounds. What a great return to set up the offense now. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw. It's Little. Quick throw. Catch made on the outback. Refusing to be brought down before gaining first down yardage.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Worthy. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Here's second down. He hands it to the back. They got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Fired into a tight window and picked off. He could go. Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And PAT puts him up 3. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Chris, this quarterback is all out of sorts. Already thrown 2 interceptions, and he just looks uncomfortable and out of rhythm. This time falling back and throwing the football. No chance of a completion.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. looking downfield. It's Little. He's running out of time here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And the running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. This will likely be the last play of the half. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go quickly. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Minnows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on 1st down. Now rolling out to his left. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Game moves to the 35, first down again. Dropping back, it's Little. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, what a grab! Powering through a tackle. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Well, this was a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Powers through. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. On the run, it's Worthy. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. The distance will be 23 yards, a chip shot. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, they're still down by 10.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
Fourth down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Gets into space at the 50. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Slides down to avoid the tackle. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Dropping back. It's Little. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Catch made on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking to make a big play downfield. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run. Here we go, first and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. Takes the handoff. It's Worthy. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Second down and goal now for this offense. Back to pass. It's Little. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the important point after attempt. He is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They'll run it from the gun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Tar Heels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14.
You know, I would have thought they might have taken a break after this sack that they'd given up, but here they are, ready to go again at the line of scrimmage.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the ball at midfield, now the offense facing a 3rd and long. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Second down play coming up. Change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Little. Bringing pressure. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Man, it's so valuable to have a back like this who can take a check down and turn it into a 1st down. That level of playmaking is such an asset to a team in today's game.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. And they'll give it to the back. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. 1st down here for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And it's North Carolina in front. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Looking to pass. It's Little. And this pass is caught. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. 1st down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Close to the tight end. Touchdown, Auburn. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Quarterback keeps the football. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Well, he beats the defense with his legs and his speed, but also with his mind. Does a nice job of coming down the line, reading the defense, making the decision to keep the ball, and then finding that lane to pick up those great yards.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Claiborne. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. It's first and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Gets home.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, and he can't quite come up with it in the end zone. A missed opportunity now sets up third down here in the red zone.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Oh, Chris, the quarterback and the receiver just not quite on the same page there on that third down and long. But at this point in the game, you got to consider going for this. They need a touchdown.
On fourth down, it's an all-important field goal, Tim. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver makes the grab. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense operating from the pistol. The linebacker shifting around now. Scanning the field. It's Little. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And it's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Here's the second down play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. He keeps it on a design run. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. Their last chance here. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Fighting off the defender. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
National championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Dropping back, it's Little. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. Again, thrown out of the RPO and it's complete. They make the tackle, but that first down should be the clincher for our new national champions.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the fourth quarter. It's third down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are officially your kings of college football and national champions, the Auburn Tigers.